Do you feel it? Do you feel it now? I'm feeling it. And I know you feeling it too. Once again, I still haven't hung up the portrait, but what's good? How you doing? Good? You look good. You smell good. You doing good? I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't even get the jump. Yeah. Peach. Yeah, I'll eat the peach. Whatever. I gotta start saying hi to her. Wifey. What? Who said that? Today. I keep waking up extremely late and doing pee-pee poo-poo, basically. I'm still working out, though. Haha. Today was shoulders, arms, other body parts. But, yeah. I only ate one thing today. It wasn't even food, it was a drink. I drank a smoothie. That's all. That's all I ate. Yikes! Also, I said I would talk about gender yesterday. How do I start that? Boys versus girls, who's better? Boys are better. Yeah. No, I'm joking. I mean, like, both genders, I guess, in the early days of mankind, people asserted their roles against their will or not. Like, men were on top back in the day, and women didn't really have a say in that. And then women were like, nuh-uh, and then they got a say in that. So, but now that we all have developed our frontal lobes, at least most of us, we can at least acknowledge the fact that both genders are equal, and no one is above anyone, no matter which body part you have. Why am I going so low? Why? Ooh, sussy. Did I miss a coin? Back to the subject. We have been destroying ourselves and fighting an invisible war with the gender stuff, like red pill content, freaking men, all this bull crap. Like, people will be like, oh, misogynists are like thriving in the red pill content. And then misandrists are thriving within their type of content as well. And they kind of defend it. Like, both sides are just stupid. It's so dumb. Like, the men loneliness epidemic, it's real. They're keeping themselves lonely. And when it comes to women who are claiming themselves to be feminists, their term of being feminist is just hating on a man for existing and wanting to kill them for existing. That's not called being a feminist. That's called being crazy and weird and overall a loser. We gotta relearn the ways of the gender. Does that make any sense? And we gotta really ask ourselves, am I being the dumb one here? Because half the time, the opposite gender, they be minding their own business. And I'm not included in this. Why am I including myself in this? There's no we in this. I'm not a part of this we. Are you serious? Please, I need this. I was right there. This freaking... But like... How you doing? But like, people will claim that. Well, first of all, I feel like people that are in gender wars alone, they're just idiots. They got something wrong with them. You can't deny that. Both sides, by the way. This is coming from a male. Just saying, I'm not on either side. Well, I was born on one side, but I'm not like against women. I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to be like, what are those types of guys called? They're like with the matcha and stuff. Performative. I'm not trying to be performative. I'm not performative. Trust me, bro. Though matcha is pretty good. Well, actually, no, it's good. It's not the best. It's okay. Tastes like the color green. It's really grassy. I wouldn't have it all the time, you know. Me and my matcha, my labubu. But like, I find it that guys, this is coming from me, being a guy. Red pill content is like shoved in your face. And it's so unavoidable. I don't watch it, obviously, but like, it's there. It's like so unavoidable. It's so weird. Like, most of my For You page is a bunch of nerdy nerdy masterpieces. I got like Mario, Sonic, Zelda, whole bunch of video game stuff, and then random fun facts and like random learning. I love my For You page. And then out of the blue, we're like, women are incapable of being loyal and we should kill them. Where did this come from? Like, randomly, I'll get this type of content and I just kind of scroll, but then I scroll back to listen and I look at the comments. Dude, the people in the comments are barbarians. They're not real. They cannot be real. There's no way they are. They act so not human. They act like monsters. And then I also encounter videos that are clearly meant to be seen by women, and that's even more confusing because I'm not a girl, so I don't know why I'm getting that type of content. I don't know, but like when I do, it's even more not more. I guess both sides are equally as bad, but like considering I'm a male, I guess I see it as more brutal because I don't want to be seen like this. But here I am being seen like this. They're like men will. Let me think about it. I get less videos of that, so I have to really dig into my brain. Okay. Form. Like, it's the way they speak about men. They're like, men, they're incapable of truly sympathizing with anyone else except for themselves, and their ego is higher than the roof. I've never heard exactly those words, but like, people in the, oh my gosh, and it's hilarious. Not really hilarious, it's kind of sad, but I gotta stop. It's kind of funny, because people in the comments are like, I agree, and then people replying are like, yep, profile checks out. And it's like a girl with dyed hair. Typically, yeah. A lot of people with dyed hair Yeah, I'm not gonna deny it. Nothing wrong with dyed hair. I'm just saying, usually. But when it comes to men, it's usually guys with like buzz cuts. That's what I've seen. No, it's guys with like. Actually, it's every guy. I'm sorry. There's not really a definitive look. For the girls, I guess you can tell because it's like they usually have dyed hair, but when it comes to the guys, they're blending in, bro. It's kind of more scary. You don't know if the guy next to you is a misogynist. You don't know that. But usually misogynists usually have dyed hair. Nothing wrong with dyed hair. Just saying. That's usually what I am seeing. At this point. Maybe that sounded bad. You gonna cancel me? Heh! Gen Z me, bruh? Like, I'm sorry. But like, people in the comments are not only proving the poster's point, but the poster is also proving their point by making the post in the first place. So y'all are not only fighting in the war, but y'all are also giving weapons to the other side. Are you guys stupid? Are you guys not thinking? Like, you can post anything about the opposite gender, anything, and you'll be feeding into the fact that you don't want equality, you want your gender to be superior, because you're not talking about the flaws of your gender, you're only talking about the flaws of the other gender. So isn't that a bit wrong? And if you disagree with me, then I know what type of person you are. You can't deny that. Like, a girl can say all men deserve to die, but then that makes you evil. A guy can say girls are like not superior. What was the word? They're under us and they're weak and stuff. Because usually that's an argument. Like, men will always say like, oh, men are stronger than women and we're meant to be dominant. I guess, bro. Freaking keep up your male loneliness, I guess. But like, dude, they're not only proving their point, but you're proving the other person's point as well. You both are losing. You both are losing. What are you guys actually gaining from this? Clout? Kudo points? Feeling good about yourself? Are you feeding your little ego? Shut up. You gotta get yourself together. Stop talking about the opposite gender. Start talking about yourself. Jeez. When I was younger, not anymore, which I thank God, but when I was younger, I was fed a good amount of red pill content, and it honestly ruined my perspective on a lot of things. Dude, I just thought like every girl was evil. Then again, I did have bad experience with women. But that's because I was finding ways to like be bad back. Does that make sense? I don't know. We won't dive into my lore, but I was fed what is black pill and blue pills? It's red pill, right? I don't remember. Red pill content. Yeah, it's red pill. What is black? I think black pill is like nothing. Black pill is like the absence of the pill. Well, why am I talking about pills? I was like 12, 13, 14 when I was being fed red pill content. And that's sad. Because now I look at it, a lot of kids at that age are fed the content and they can't really avoid it. Because there was an experiment made where this girl created 2 accounts and like both accounts were the opposite gender. One was male, one was female. And what ended up happening is that the female account was fed lots of content with like body imagery stuff and like mental health, while the male account was fed red pill content. So the platform itself is destroying you. Like that, the first things they're seeing is content that is gonna make you dislike the opposite gender. What the freak? I would try the experiment myself, but I ain't built for that. I don't want to see this type of stuff on my ROM. I'm avoiding that. I'm gonna talk about it. But like, dude, imagine someone's daughter, someone's son being fed that type of content. They're gonna develop with that. They're gonna grow up with that. That's not good for like society. Obviously, you're hating. How you doing? Obviously, it's not good for society. You're hating someone for existing. Oh, I happen to have a different body part than you. Oh, I happen to have... Well, now, gender doesn't matter what body part you have, because you can align with any gender. I'm not saying that like you need a body part to have a gender, but like that's usually their excuse. I'm gonna dive into like some like transphobia stuff. By the way, shout out to the trans community. Shout out, I guess. But now that sounds bad. I didn't mean. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. What I mean to say is, people will always make the argument that you cannot be another gender because you're born with a certain body part. Am I selling? What the freak? It's because I'm hungry. And that's not the truth. You can't change the identity of someone else. They can only change their identity themselves. You can't tell someone who they are. You can't do that. No matter what. You can't tell me who I am. I get to be whoever I want to be. What are you gonna do? Say no? I don't care what you say. I get to be whoever I want to be. If I wanted to be a girl, I would be a girl. If I wanted to be nobody, no gender, I don't have to be any gender. I can do whatever I want. The same goes for you. Be whoever you want. If you are a girl and you want to be a guy, be a guy. If you are a guy, if you want to be a girl, be a girl. If you don't want to be anything, you want to be the in between, the non-binary, do whatever you want, bro. Nobody can tell you otherwise. Just saying. I know a lot of people are sharpening their pitchforks, but like people will always be like, oh, this is a phase, or you're mentally ill, and blah 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 blah, or God, you say God. I feel pretty sure God will be happy with the identity of his children. And if you're not, then shouldn't you be the one seeking God? Shouldn't you be the one seeking God? Okay, I gotta stop. If you can't accept someone else's identity, seems like you're the problem here. Just saying, that's how it seems so far. And it makes me so upset that the world is like, obviously like in public people are like supporting it, but in private people are so cruel. They'll talk about you, bro. They will talk about you on the go. And it saddens me because like you'll never know if you truly have supporters on your side until you learn like the hard way. You'll like catch them talking about you behind your back or something like that. Something sad. And I don't like it. I mean, obviously I don't like it. Nobody likes it. Some people like it, actually. That's the evil part. But, like, bro, if, like, let's say you have a like, I gotta think of code words. Video might get taken down, who knows? Let's say your family is very much on, they love biology. And you're like, oh, well, the biology I was born with, I don't want it. And I want to be something else. They could disown you. And that is so terrifying. The concept of your family disowning you because you end up being something that they don't align with is really scary. Shoot, they might even hurt you. And that is sad. That's not even your fault either. You can't choose your family. It's even worse. And it's never your fault, by the way. It's theirs. Because they've been molded into this freaking peanut-brained mindset that someone can't be what they want to be because it somehow goes against their beliefs. What is your belief? Hating? Why are you hating? What? Let's say like you're like some like a father and your son wants to be a girl. So what? Are they not your kid anymore? Suddenly the bloodline is severed? Suddenly y'all are not related? Suddenly that's not your kid? You suck! You really do suck. If you disown someone for wanting to be themselves, it's a you problem. It's not a them problem. They're never in the wrong. It's you, man. Where am I going? Sometimes people gotta learn. They gotta learn that if they don't accept you for who you are, it's them. And if they disown you, man, I don't even know. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know what I would do in that situation. I've never been in that type of situation. Thank God. Not saying it like, I don't know. Thank God, like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I would do. But like, this went from gender wars to talking about like coming out to your family that you're a different gender. I don't know. I'm trying to speak my mind. 22 minutes of me speaking my mind. But also the blatant like gender phobia. Is that a word? Gender phobia? Like, let's say you're using the bathroom. This is giant argument. You're using the bathroom as a trans person. People will like look at you in disgust. Like, bro, you can like, you're obviously, what's the word? You're obviously you're part of the team. Like, if a trans girl was in, wait, no, is it trans girl or trans boy? I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember which way. Trans boy. If a trans guy is in the bathroom with me, I feel like I wouldn't be able to tell because they're a guy. They used to be a girl, but they're a guy now. Do I have it in the right way? Is trans good? I don't remember. But like, this happens more in girls' bathrooms. They're like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. There's a guy in the bathroom. No, they're not a guy. Unless they're like, oh no, this is also a giant issue. And this is setting the trans community back. There are some people that will act trans and they're not. And they use being trans as an excuse to be like predatory. And that's how like transphobia starts. That's really upsetting. Like, what was that one person called? Lily Tino. She was being a freaking weirdo at Disney World, talking about freaking pee-pee and wee-wee, cutting it off, taking selfies in bathrooms. Dude, she set the community back. She is deleting the progress of the community, and that is did she get arrested? She took like an indefinite leave. Yeah, she ran away. Freaking coward. Delete your account. making the freaking people look bad. And that is what like kind of makes me upset, is that these people are seeing the content made of like, oh, this is like the average trans person. No, it's not. But that's what they're told, and that's what they're being shown. And that sucks. That really does suck. That really does suck. Does this guy have a name? Search it up later. But like, bro, the way she made, like, and then she like, okay, this counts for everyone, no matter what gender you are. Don't take selfies in bathrooms. Don't talk about wieners and leaners, especially in a place with a lot of kids. And if they use the excuse of them being trans, they are indirectly or directly attacking the trans community by basically painting the picture that all of them are like that. Don't do that. I just hope you get beat up, bro. Never do that. Freak Lily Tino. You know homies. Hey! Is that it? Siri, who is Lily Tino?
Okay, I found this on the web for who is Lily Shio. Check it out.
Yeah, I was right. If I would have been saying some random person's name this entire time, I would have been embarrassed. But, what else? I'm trying to think. Like, I won't speak upon whom, but a certain someone I know, I don't know what they were doing, encountered someone who happened to be trans, and they DM'd them. They were like, your mental illness could be cured, seek God. These two have never interacted in their entire lives up until this moment. This person went out of their way to personally DM this person that was minding their own business. Minding their own business. They were minding their business. This freaking went out of their way to content them like, yeah, your mental illness will stop soon, child. Let God guide you. Okay. Freaking weirdo. You're not gonna get your point across by not only DMing them on social media. That's weird in the first place. They don't even know each other. Not even acquainted. I don't know. Wait. Maybe they were. I don't remember. Like, dude, they are minding their own business. He only has 2 lives? Dang. Thought he had 3. Major Burrows, W. But like, bro, you went out of your way to say that, and what did you accomplish? They posted these pictures of their text messages on the internet. The person that DM'd them first, by the way. I gotta give them names because I'm confusing myself. Gilbert is the perpetrator. Bilbert is the... Siri, what's a perpetrator? Siri! What's a perpetrator?
A perpetrator is someone who has committed a crime, or at least done something pretty bad.
Yeah.
This answer is from vocabulary.com.
Gilbert's the bad guy. Bilbert's the good guy. Bilbert went out of their way to DM them. Bilbert is like chilling, minding their own business. They're posting pictures on the social media, you know, sharing their life. Like, oh, look at this food I ate. Gilbert's like, you mentally ill scum. Seek God. Post those pictures of their text messages on the internet, and then they're wondering why they're getting flamed in the comments. Dude, because you suck. some people were defending him like, yes, God, yes. God should never be an excuse to be evil to someone, no matter what. Especially to someone that's clearly done nothing to you. Sorry, does my existence scare you? Does my existence make you uncomfortable? Suck it up, Buster. I'm minding my own business. Nothing you can do about it. And like, dude, it is so absolutely embarrassing when people refuse to realize that they are the bad guy in this situation. Like, bro, this had nothing to do with it. You created this plot line and you lost in the plot line that you created. How do you do that? You created a situation and you lost. Buster, buddy old pal, you suck. I mean, like, come on. And this can also be applied to gender wars. Yeah, we're going back to the first subject of this video. Like, people will literally post on, I'm gonna say Twitter, because like Twitter's like the bane of evil incarnate, and be like, I can go right now. You know what? No, we're not even going on Twitter. We're gonna go on freaking TikTok.
Men, come on, protect father.
Failed. I'm gonna search up red pill. We're gonna search this up. Red pill. No results found. Okay. So they are doing something about it. All right. What about kill all men? No results found. Okay. So how do you find this? Okay, maybe TikTok ain't so bad. I actually never knew that. Real life goth girl. Hold on. I'm just, but like, okay, what if you just search up men? No, it would be that sound. Look at this. Me when men. Alright? Me when men. Me when men. I don't know who these characters are, by the way. But obviously, they're stressed out. Go to the comments. Using a man's song, by the way. This is a picture of a woman. I didn't say that, by the way. It's the first comment. Using a man's song. This is the first comment. Using a man's song, by the way. This is the first image. It is a woman kicking a man's head off. And here is a man kicking a woman's head off. Y'all are not only... Picture of Angela Cat. What did she say? Me when men, get out of my phone. Get out my phone. Me when boys. Me when men. Me when they breathe. Stop normalizing sexes. Yeah. Me when I open social media, just see I'm being attacked for being born a man. See, here's the thing. They're defending themselves, but they're also making themselves look bad. Like, dude. They're gonna dislike us even more if we're showing them a picture of this. This is not gonna make us look better. Like, bro. Me when I see the comments. Alright, let me we searched up men. Now let's search up women. We're gonna search up women. Maybe that's not the first thing I wanted to see. That's AI. Oh yeah.
Try to make you feel slow. And hoes my age is slow, so it's like this shit cooked. I'm so done. Them old hoes try to make you feel slow.
They got that account at 1 second. I'm trying my best here, ladies. I'm sorry, or men, or guys, both of y'all.
It's so good, Tree.
Okay, maybe not so much. This one's a good example. I saw this. By the way, I'm okay, maybe this isn't so bad. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. And this isn't even because of my For You page. Half of these are just like half naked girls. Like the first one. This is not my For You page, by the way. Look. This is.
You want princess treatment, but you act like a pirate.
Actually, I found an example.
You want princess treatment, but you act like a pirate. You cuss and drink just like a pirate. Arg! Here's your eye patch.
I don't get. Wait. Ew. Ew. Stop shouting at me. I'm just a baby. Never mind. The people in the comments are weird.
I do not think that 50% of America should be told that they have to put their bodies at risk of.
That's a conversation for another day.
6 things I wish I knew about my wife in 60 seconds. Let's do it. Number 1, women aren't actually complicated. They're just detailed. You think it's a mystery novel the whole time. It's actually a user manual.
Yeah, this guy's just cool. Maybe I can't find bad things about this one. Wait, but that means it's more publicized. Men hate is actually more accepted. You gotta admit that. Or is it? I don't know. Both sides are equally bad. Don't get me wrong. Copyright strike. Women to women. I know you're the whole table, but if you need a break, you can sit at mine. Okay.
I mean, honestly, the only girls that deserve princess treatment are the girls that
Can this be counted as misogyny? Hold on.
want to listen to their man, the girls that are infatuated, obsessed with their man, the girls that want to learn.
All right, first comment. If you're a girl, don't listen. Whoa. I'm reading this wrong. If you're a girl, don't listen. It's because of you. I listen when I feel loved. Ooh, and then people in the comments of replies are like, logic's feelings. Grown woman, if you don't listen, it's been a problem since grade school. It's because she doesn't want. Okay. See what I mean? People are constantly proving their points. Because.
Want to do thing.
If she's submissive, respectful, and lets you lead, marry her, fellas. Let me look at the comments. The replies. You want to marry a dog. That's the first reply. I kid you not. If she is submissive, respectful, the first reply is you want to marry a dog. First of all, find someone. When you find your partner, make sure you just love them. They don't gotta be submissive. They don't gotta be dominant. They can be whatever you want. Submissive. I mean, she wants to be submissive, I guess, but like a guy can be submissive too. I'm not gonna say that. No, who wants a dog? We want a submissive traditional woman. See? This in a way is misogyny. You must be a girl saying this. Y'all are embarrassing. Block me, please. Ghost me, please. I'll get princess treatment by someone who knows my worth. And the first reply is, and that someone also knows his worth, so play your part as well. And then this is the first reply. Being the girls, and then it's a picture of a sad chihuahua. You guys, are defending yourselves, attacking the other team, but also proving the other team's point. It's like feeding fire versus fire. If you shoot fire at fire, you're adding to the fire. You're not winning. Are you winning? No, you're not. Like, bro, why is there a picture? Oh my gosh, freaking, this is so stupid, freaking Blackbeard. Okay. Louder, girls that are loyal and honest. What's the first reply? When the girl is loyal and honest, she will get paid and used, and he will lose interest. Wait, not paid, played. My bad. As long as the man can lead. Brother, I couldn't agree more. Yo, shout out to this guy. Shout out to this guy. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I need y'all to read this. Social media ruined love. Now everyone thinks that they have options. No one wants to say. No one wants to grow. One argument, and then they are already texting someone else. Beautiful. Social media has ruined everything.
Women who say that they don't support feminism don't know what feminism is, because there will never be a woman who understands what feminism is, like actually by studying history, and says, no, I do not support that, because the fact that you
I
can...
don't want to be disrespectful by scrolling, but I gotta find someone that gets straight to the point. I'm sorry. Why does my content only seem to get to men? If you're a girl, say hi. First comment. Don't worry. I'll make sure they don't come back. That's my girl right there. I'm gonna make sure none of them comment. The girl's on it. Ugh, men, go away. Like, y'all are all hating each other. And for what reason? You, bro, like,
Pretty girls lose friends for reasons that have nothing to do with their character. Most of the time.
See, I feel like this content, is it catered? Hold on. Who's
Ready for a career change?
No.
Sexual thing. Non-sexual things women do that I find attractive. Oh, I'm about to get in my back.
Oh, this guy's performative as frick.
Listen, the first one's got
I'm scrolling.
Let's talk about how to stay confident when there's other pretty girls around your man.
How to stay confident? Like, bro, I feel like isn't this fear mongering? You're feeding fear into girls. That's not good.
This is inevitable because at the end of the day, there's always going to be school, college, work, and your man will be around other pretty girls.
Okay, but if your man is loyal, he won't do anything. Why are we putting fear into people, dude? Don't do that. This also accounts for the other gender around. Of course, like, yo, your girl's gonna be around handsome guys. Your girl's gonna be around hot guys. Yeah, if your girl is loyal, she'll prove it by being loyal. If your man is around pretty girls, he's not gonna do freaking fake, cause he's loyal. Simple solution, right?
As humans, sometimes we get in our head about it and can feel a little jealous or insecure, and I'm gonna help you switch that mindset. Number one, remind yourself that he's with you for a reason.
Okay, never mind. I take everything I said back. This girl's awesome. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Shout out to Gia. I am so sorry about what I said.
Being pretty is so surface.
I should have watched the entire TikTok. My bad. My apology. I'm embarrassed. I'm so sorry. Very sorry.
Attraction truly comes from the energy and vibe that you have with a person, and he's with you because he is so obsessed with that vibe with you.
Yeah. Vibes. Hashtag vibes.
Just because a girl has a pretty face or a good body doesn't mean that she's meant to be with her man. Number two, stop putting the other girls on a pedestal. Stop thinking that this girl is like so much better than you, when at the end of the day, she may be pretty, she may have her amazing qualities, but so do you, and everyone has their own insecurities about themselves. There's nothing.
This is basically what I said. I should have watched the entire TikTok. I'm sorry.
That makes
Next time I will.
So superior to you. Number three, attraction is subjective. Even though you think she's doesn't mean your man necessarily thinks that. The amount of times that I think a girl is like drop dead gorgeous and then one of my guy friends is like, no. It happens all the time. Number 4, try to channel confidence as much as you can. You can fake it till you make it if you have to, but people can pick up when you're confident about yourself and confident that that is your man, and if you carry that energy in the rooms that you're in, everyone's gonna pick up on that around you. Number 5, flip the script. Pretend situations were reversed. I guarantee a girl would be looking at you being like, damn, like she's so pretty, she's so fire. You don't need to be in competition. You guys can both be fire.
Okay, never mind. This is just supportive. I thought this was like
so there's no competition there.
bad. This is actually really good.
Values and know that you are good enough, because once you really get that into your head, it's never gonna matter if there's another pretty girl in the room where your man's at. If you've been feeling a type of way lately, trust me,
where your man's at. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of you. Where your man's at. All love. All loves.
I understand, and it's totally normal and human, but I hope these tips helped. Love you guys.
Love you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of you.
Here's 3 feminine traits that men find wildly attractive and how you can start doing them. Number 1, in the beginning stages of dating, like I would say, the only thing worse than none of it's true.
It's true. It's BS. They made it up.
Men give women attention that they find attractive. It is really that simple. If you're a girl...
Hold on. Forgot to search up. I forgot what the word is. What's the word? Performative. But why did that show up? Performative. Yep, performative male.
What you reading?
It's a...
What you reading?
It's a book about, understanding the power of your feminine side. It's a real page turner.
Real?
Want to hear.
What you...
Dang. All that to eat pizza. I remember watching this.
It's not even the fact that they dressed up in suits.
I have this saved!
But it's...
Got performative hangouts. I had that saved. It was so funny when I first watched it, bro. They got suits and ties to go eat pizza.
The fact that they made like a video out of this with like a camera.
Shout out to
toy.
Tyson. I don't know why it took me a while.
Also, like, that was a hard watch, right? Like, I just can't imagine, going out with my friends being like, yo, let's wear some suits, and hey, I'm gonna have a cameraman follow me around, we're gonna set the tripod up also, like, this is gonna be great content. Like, honestly, I just didn't realize we had performative hangout.
There's nothing more performative in this world than being overly nice to people that have Down syndrome or autism.
This is so
Facts.
true.
That's actually really true.
The term performative male has gained traction
He has a freaking labubu.
TikTok, referring to men who adopt a certain...
Yeah, I read feminine literacy. Oh, what do I read? Harry Potter.
personality traits, fashion, or interest, such as expressing interest in feminine topics or presenting themselves as progressive and emotionally intelligent solely to attract women.
If you are a performative male, please. I'm not gonna say anything. But like, bro, it's embarrassing.
Oh my gosh. No, it's just annoying that we only have Women's Month and not Women's Year.
Hey, yo, your headphones aren't even plugged in.
I'm on a call.
With who, your boyfriend?
Excuse me! You made me go like that!
Oh,
Funny that I dress like this and give off like tough sort of thing going on. And then
Yeah, jeez. Okay, at the end of the day, both sides, at this point, both sides are trash. Oh my gosh. Both sides are extremely embarrassing. Both sides got 0 IQ. Both sides gotta get their stuff together. Holy crap, we got freaking women that want men to die and men that act like that with their freaking labubus. Oh my gosh. I'm still thinking about the stupid freaking pizza. Okay. How you doing? That was my gender talk. So, summary. Don't hate the other gender. Don't feed into gender-hating content. Just because it happened to you doesn't mean you gotta spread hatred. Like, if you get cheated on, all girls in the world aren't gonna cheat on you, just saying. One bad experience does not determine the rest. You can be whatever gender you want, and if other people don't accept you, then screw those people. Don't be friends with them. If they're family, don't talk to them. Be yourself, bro. But like, don't defend your gender with an attack. We are trying to get along. So why are we fighting? If you see a TikTok on your page that says, "Hey, I hate you," and I hate your gender, do not reply with, "Oh, typical this, typical that." Instead of replying at all, how about we just scroll, or better yet, block the account? Do that. Do not feed into gender hating, because you are not only defending your gender, but you're attacking yourself indirectly by proving their point. Just saying, we gotta be smart. If a man is hating on a woman, women, do not reply with "typical man" or "men are idiots," because you are proving their point. Hey, men, if a woman is hating on you, is hating on your gender, makes a TikTok about it, do not reply with "women are stinky and they suck." Because guess what? You're proving their point. You're making us look bad. Actually, you're just making yourself look bad. I ain't a part of that. Well, no, I am male. Man, humans suck. But, like, you know what I mean. Except for this guy. You can hate on this guy. This is the only guy you can hate on. Trash. Yeah, I hope you understood my argument. Love thy neighbor, love yourself, and love the others, okay? And if you got enemies, you don't have enemies. Those people just have eternal conflicts and they hate themselves. Peace on earth. Peace to yourself, peace to everyone, peace of mind, peace of Reese's Pieces, I don't know. Love yourself. And do not hate on, I better not catch y'all hating on other people. Don't be performative. Women and men, both genders can be performative. Freaking, what are the girls called? Pick-me girls? I'm just one of the guys. Stop. Don't be a pick-me. Don't be performative. Do not attack the other side. Just ignore them. We have to be better. We have to be better. Okay? I'm not saying we as in the males, because I happen to be male. I'm saying we as a society and as a species gotta be better. We gotta start getting along. Because guess what? We're fighting each other and we're getting nowhere. Stop gender wars. They're really stupid.